Guys, we're back here. We've already removed the LCD. We are down to the Digitizer. Now, this is generally what cracked on this phone. A lot of times the LCD will be fine, but this part, the Digitizer, will give out. And this is a replaceable part. What you need to do, first you need to get your blow dryer out. Go ahead and warm this up. Put it on about a medium heat. Usually 3 to 4 minutes is enough. It makes the glue malleable. I've already done this one for our purposes. And then you start pushing out right here. A lot of times what I recommend using is a pencil. The eraser end of a pencil gives you a nice flat base. Okay? You push that out right there. You've got 2 small pieces of foam, one right there, and one right there. Go ahead and take those out. Remove the earpiece right there, and then you can peel up this entire Digitizer assembly right there. Okay. Generally, you'd be replacing it at this point, but this one is just for show purposes, so we're not actually going to be replacing it. So we're going to put it back. Now, right here, generally your adhesive will stay on there. You can use your original adhesive. If not, they sell some little 3M adhesive, a little 2-sided one. You can get it for Blackberries. Just cut yourself a thin strip right there, thin strip right there. That should hold what you need in there. Okay? Go ahead and get your new Digitizer. Push it back in. As of right now, I'm not selling the parts for these. I do have the parts, but they're only for doing repair work. And go ahead and push it back in until it becomes flush with the exterior. And you want to do that on all 4 corners. Sometimes there's a little foam piece on the side. Sometimes you got to lift that out and put it back in to get it to go completely flush. The little foam piece will help hold it in place also, which is nice. Okay. Once you have put the entire assembly back in there, you can go ahead and put these 2 foam pieces back up at the top. One right there, and one right there. Go ahead and put your earpiece back in. Same direction it was in. Okay. Now we put back the 2 foam pieces. We put our earpiece back. We are ready to put the LCD back in place. Okay. Take your LCD. Remember, you've got your little flex cable connector right here for your Digitizer. Slide it in on this side first. Lift up your flex cable. Push that down. Make sure you got a nice even set in there. Don't want anything underneath it, anything like that. Take this right here, which is your flex cable. This will obviously be your new one. You're going to take this piece and insert it into there. You're going to make sure you get that all the way in. Last thing you want to do is get this phone back together and have to take it back apart because that piece wasn't connected properly. Okay? Now, you got your flex cable right here. This flex cable connects your Digitizer to the LCD. This flex cable right here connects your LCD to the rest of the assembly. Okay? We get back to that metal sheet that gave us such a hard time. You've got this end right here with 4 little markings. That's going to go on this end right there. Okay? Now, there's really no easy way to do this. It's sort of difficult. You've got to put it together and slide it in there almost at the same time because you don't have a lot of leeway here. Okay? I'm going to do this as best I can for you guys. Hopefully I can get it in there. We have 3 connectors on here. These 2 are going to be for the flex cable that goes back to the front part of the phone. This one right here is for our LCD. But it really they did not design this phone to be taken apart. If you've made it this far into the repair, you probably realize that already. Now, I had already taken this piece off. This is just a little foam with adhesive to cover that part right there. And we're going to go ahead and put this back in right there. We're going to set it on there loosely because now we need to connect these two pieces right there. Okay. Once again, with this one, not particularly an easy way to do it. You just gotta slide it in there and get it connected. Okay. Go ahead and take it, bend it out a little right there. I'm gonna slide in right here. Unfortunately, there's not really a good way for me to show you this as I'm doing it, so let me turn it over. Work on this backwards. Slide that in. Okay. You've got two pieces right there that need to connect. One and two. Alright. At this point you can go ahead and, oh, there, our foam came off right there. Put that back on. We're going to push those two ends right down right there. That metal piece, that little metal piece actually goes to the interior. Alright. We go ahead and push down. Hopefully we got our flex cables where we need them to be. Yeah, you'll find this is one of the worst parts of putting this foam back together. Alright. Let's see, let's put that under here. Put that under there. And hopefully this is going to work for us. Alright. And perfect. We've got the actual LCD assembly back together. There's 4 screws. The 2 small ones go right there. The 2 large ones go right there. And we will return and show you how to connect that back to the rest of the board in just a minute.